Buying or selling real estate can feel complex, especially if you're juggling multiple steps on your own. Between financing, inspections, negotiations, and closing, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Having a one-stop service that handles each phase under one roof can be a game changer. Imagine dealing with fewer phone calls, fewer deadlines, and fewer people to keep track of. Instead of coordinating separate agents, lenders, inspectors, and contractors, you streamline the process. That's the vision behind full-service real estate. A single point of contact who takes you from start to finish, making your life simpler and your moves smoother. Let's start with the buying side. Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned investor, you want to see a range of options that fit your budget and goals. A one-stop service can help you set clear criteria, then line up showings and gather all the information you need. This might include property history, comparative market analysis, and details about the neighborhood's schools or amenities. Instead of calling multiple offices and trying to piece this information together yourself, you rely on one team that already has everything in place. That doesn't just save time, it reduces stress. Negotiation is another area where a single service can shine. When you're interested in a property, you'll likely go back and forth with the seller about price, repairs, and contingencies. Handling these negotiations through one channel keeps things clear. Everyone knows the final price and terms. There's no confusion because your agent is also in direct contact with any inspectors and lenders. If something pops up in the inspection, like a minor repair or a more serious problem, your team can quickly adjust to the offer or suggest a workaround. You're not stuck chasing different people to figure out how to proceed. Financing can feel like a maze. There are pre-qualifications, loan applications, and the final underwriting steps that confirm your loan. If your real estate service includes in-house or closely affiliated lenders, that means you're not scrambling to find someone who can finance your deal at the last minute. You're also more likely to lock in a competitive rate because your real estate team already has relationships with multiple lending options. This integrated approach lowers the odds of a financing surprise popping up right before closing. On the selling side, a one-stop service simplifies things just as much. Getting your property listed at the right price is key. A full-service team will analyze local market data, recent sales, and buyer trends. They'll suggest a listing price that's competitive but still aims to get you the best return. They'll also guide you on minor improvements or staging tips that can boost your home's appeal. Because they have direct lines to photographers, home stagers, and contractors, you don't have to coordinate any of that on your own. It's another chance to cut out the middlemen and keep your focus on the big picture. Marketing is a critical part of selling. You need high-quality photos, an effective online listing, and sometimes an open house. A one-stop service can handle these tasks seamlessly. They'll schedule a professional photographer, write compelling descriptions, and set up showings or open houses, all without you having to juggle separate vendors. If you ever have questions about how your listing is performing, you just call your main contact. They have every detail on hand, so you're not left trying to track down multiple phone numbers to see if your property has gotten any new showings. When offers come in, the same negotiation skills apply. You want to know if the buyer is serious, if they're pre-approved, and what their requests might be. A full-service team consolidates all that information, shares it with you, and helps you respond effectively. If there are counteroffers, inspection results, or appraisal adjustments, it all flows through your single point of contact. This eliminates the risk of mixed signals, where a lender says one thing, the buyer's agent says another, and you get caught in the middle. Instead, you deal with one team that sees the entire transaction from both sides. Once you reach the closing phase, your one-stop team ensures all the paperwork is lined up. The title search, the final loan approval, and any escrow details can all be tracked in one place. If you're both buying a new property and selling your old one, coordinating those closings is even more complicated. A one-stop service can schedule them in a way that makes sense for you. Maybe you need a few days in between to move your belongings. Maybe you want to close on both on the same day to avoid a temporary living situation. With a coordinated approach, you have more control and fewer loose ends. For investors, a comprehensive real estate service goes beyond a single purchase or sale. It helps you manage your portfolio long-term. Some full-service teams also offer property management. That means once you acquire a rental property, they screen tenants, handle maintenance, and collect rent. You don't have to find a new company or do it all yourself. One team handles the transaction and then keeps the property cash flowing. At Alpine Property Management Kansas City, we handle every aspect of property management, freeing you from the day-to-day demands of being a landlord. You stay focused on strategy and we handle the nuts and bolts. Of course, sometimes your best move is to sell a property outright, especially if you're dealing with a property that's in disrepair or stuck in a tough rental market. Alpine Property Management Kansas City offers a simple solution for that. We buy houses regardless of their condition or tenant situation. It's a quick exit strategy that avoids the usual headaches of listing, showings, and buyer financing. Whether you want to cash out or just move on to a different investment, you can count on a straightforward process. Why does any of this matter? Real estate is often one of the largest financial decisions you'll make, and it's easy to get lost in the details. Every extra phone call, every separate vendor, and every new piece of paperwork adds a layer of stress. By consolidating these tasks under one team, you create a more direct path from listing to closing, or from search to purchase. You also create a scenario where everyone involved sees the full picture. When an issue comes up, solutions are easier to find because each part of the process is tightly connected. This one-stop approach can even save money. Because the same team is handling multiple services, like listing, staging, financing connections, and property management, they often bundle costs more efficiently. You're not paying for redundant services or overlapping fees. You also reduce the likelihood of costly mistakes, like missing a key inspection deadline or duplicating certain documents. Efficiency isn't just about time, it's about preventing financial waste. Another benefit is peace of mind. Life doesn't stop when you're in the middle of a real estate transaction. Most of us have day jobs, families, or personal commitments that require our energy. Having a single reliable team managing the process means fewer disruptions to your daily life. You won't need to explain your situation multiple times to different people. Everyone on your team already understands your objectives, budget, and timeline, so they can act on your behalf with little back and forth. At Alpine Property Management Kansas City, we take pride in offering these one-stop services to both buyers and sellers. We can guide you through every stage, from initial planning to the final handshake. Whether you're buying your first home, trading up to a larger property, or selling an investment that no longer fits your strategy, we're equipped to make the entire journey smoother. Our local expertise gives us an edge in pricing, marketing, and negotiations. Our network of contractors and service providers ensures your property is well prepared to attract the right offers or renters. We also keep an eye on the future. Real estate is a long-term investment for most people, and we want to position you for ongoing success. That might mean adding another rental to your portfolio, refining your property management approach, or reallocating your capital into different types of real estate. By having everything under one umbrella, we can offer consistent advice that helps you reach your bigger financial goals. You won't have to stitch together insights from separate sources. Instead, you get a cohesive plan tailored to your needs. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more tips on real estate and property management. And remember, if you're looking to simplify your buying or selling experience, or if you have a property you're ready to move on from, Alpine Property Management Kansas City is your one-stop solution. We buy houses, and we can manage them too, giving you a streamlined path to success in any market. Let's work together to take the stress out of your real estate journey.